Hey, Eureka, breakthrough. I'm feeling pretty good today. That reminds me that as you progress, the perceived progression and achievements will not be linear. Most of the time, you won't notice yourself improving. And if you don't want yourself, you can spend a lot of your time in frustration because you're always riding that edge of what you can just barely do, and you always want a little bit more. And then all of a sudden, all everything that you can do, you take for granted, and so you end up being frustrated. But thankfully, there will also be times when you perceive, oh, I made a breakthrough. I'm playing better. I've been doing this is one of the main things that I've been doing the whole time I've been practicing for the last, 22 hours, I think. So it's the seventh. It's a major seventh chord going through a 2-5-1 progression, and because it's so basic to jazz, and that's kind of the direction that I'm going with my studies, I spent a lot of time on that exercise. Through the circle of fourths. Anyway, it's not that easy. It involves both hands and a whole bunch of notes, 3 over here, 2 over there. And at the level that I'm at, it's pretty challenging. And you always also have to find once I've got the first one, it tends not to be too hard to get the other two chords. But then you have to go find the next key, right? And that takes a moment. But anyway, just today, it just started flowing and I started having fun with it. When that's the stage, once you're comfortable enough that it's actually fun, then you're starting to be where you want to be. But watch out. You make a breakthrough, you get excited, you start to play with it, but it will always bite back because your level in your brain, these connections, they're always kind of ebbing and flowing, and you come back after a few minutes or maybe the next day and you have regressed. When that happens, it's important. It's always important to be compassionate with yourself. That's one of the major tenets of practicing is be compassionate with yourself and realize that you're doing something that's hard. You're doing something that the human organism was never designed to do. You're going way beyond that. And celebrate little eureka moments, but then when you backpedal, don't be too surprised. You're learning. You wouldn't have those breakthroughs if you weren't going forward. But it's always, oh no, okay. And that's just how it is.